Hey everybody, this is Mark with my 90 days of intermittent fasting using the Pesce-Pollotarian diet update. Officially, this is day 108, which means I am 18 days past um, giving this update. But I did want to hit you guys with a video. It's been a long time since I made a video, since I posted a video, since I talked about this. So it's time for me to get back into it. This is my video kind of wrapping up the 90 days and kind of just getting back into making the videos. Let's see, the 90 days. What can I say about the 90 days? Let's just get into it. The good, the bad, and the ugly of the 90 days. So in those 90 days, here's the good thing. The good thing is I got down to 219 pounds. I started this journey at 231.6 and I got down to 219. And gosh, as y'all can see, I'm in desperate need of a haircut, a shave, and some Just for Men. But that's another story. Anyway, I got down to 219, which is the lowest I've been since 1995. And that's when I graduated high school. I did reach 219 several years ago when I was working out, getting in good shape. I haven't gotten below 219 in a long time. So that's the good part of it. The good part is that I did get down to 219. The bad of it is this. I've been inconsistent. Just hard to maintain my consistency during this program and all that. So that hasn't been exactly what I wanted. Haven't achieved the results that I wanted because of the inconsistency. That's the bad part. Because when I look back on those 90 days, the week that I lost the weight and I was at 219, I was eating really well, doing all the things I was supposed to do, sticking to the fasting and all that, so it went really well. When I got away from that, that's when I ran into problems. Now, the ugly part of it, good, bad, ugly, is I put on just about all the weight that I lost. And there's no excuse for that other than I love food, maybe you can say that, but it's just a combination of stuff. Because like I said, the good part is I lost the weight. The bad part is I was inconsistent, but the ugly was not maintaining anything at all and just pigging out. Went home to South Carolina for about a week or so on vacation. And I don't know what it is about my parents' house, being in my mom and dad's house, but I ate like a freaking pig. And I ate all the foods that I missed from the east coast of South Carolina. Being on the coast, I missed the fish and the shrimp and grits, salmon patties, all those different things that I don't normally eat. Was present at my mom's house, my mom and dad's house, and honestly, I just pigged out. I went crazy. Ate a bunch of cake and stuff as well. Between my parents' house and my in-laws' house, and trips in between, I did a lot of bad eating, just horrible eating. And where we live in Texas, there's no Zaxby's. So of course you can't go to South Carolina and not have Zaxby's, right? So I had to have my Zaxby's. That was a staple when I lived here in South Carolina, lived there in South Carolina. So those were the things that tripped me up, so not maintaining the consistency and just, like I said, the ugly part of it is just pigging out, not exercising, things like that. That's the thing that hurts you. The program works. Honestly, when you do intermittent fasting and when you incorporate a pesca-pollotarian style element to it, diet to it, it works. I've seen it work. It worked for a week of consistency. I saw it, and over the 90 days, I did lose the weight. Gradually lost a little, gained a little, lost a lot, gained a lot. But the point being that when you stick to the plan, it does work. So whether you're gonna do vegetarian, it doesn't even necessarily have to be pesca-pollotarian in my opinion, but it does help when you stick to the fish and the white meat, poultry. To me anyway, it works well for me when I actually do it. So that's that. The program I think is fine, but the problem that I have is me. I don't know what that problem is. I don't know what it's going to take for me to get through and break through. Because this is something that I want. When I was in South Carolina, we went to the beach. You know, you got to go to the beach. You're on the coast. So we went to the beach, and be honest, I was ashamed of myself. I didn't like what I saw when I was out there, you know. And I've been saying for years, oh, this is going to be the year that I have my beach body. I'm going to have my beach body. And it still hasn't happened yet. So I'm trying to figure out what mental blocks I have going that's going to propel me to actually get in the shape that I want, because this is what I want. At least it's what I think I want, you know. So I got to figure out if this is something I really want. And I think I do. I mean, everybody says they want to. A lot of people want to get in shape, but it's just the work and the effort that separates those that have from those that don't have. So that's where I am right now. Just trying to get focused. You know, there's been times in my life where focus hasn't been a problem. I'm currently a truck driver. A few years ago when I got my CDL, I was as focused as I've ever been. And part of that focus, I think, came from the fact that truck driving was something that, to me, was a necessity. Um, Literally felt like my family's welfare was kind of attached to it. Like I had to do this. So when I was in school, I was focused. I got the best grades in class. I passed my permit on the first try. All three parts of it, took it all at the same time. Everybody says don't do that, break it up. It's easier. But that wasn't an option for me. I was so focused on getting this because this was something I needed for my family and for myself. So I was like, you know, locked in, keyed in. So did that with no problem. Took the driving test, passed it on the first try because, again, focused and failing was not an option. I don't have that same focus when it comes to my weight loss, when it comes to health. Because it's really more about health than weight loss. You know, I do have a little bit of high blood pressure, getting a little bit older. So, you know, I want to be around for the family, but I have to get more consistent with this weight loss and with my health and all my fitness and all that. So we're back at it. You know, 90 days are over, and if I had to classify the 90 days, I would consider it a failure. I really would. Had some success within it, but overall I didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve. Hold on for a second here. Okay. Didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve. So that's why lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. But again, didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve, so I considered the 90 days a failure. Now, this was never about sticking to 90 days. 90 days, I will admit that I was hoping in the 90 days that I would get some measurable results that I can build on for the rest of my life. And that didn't happen, so the rest of my life continues. It continues, it moves on, I'm moving on, I'm continuing to do this. So now I got to just find that inner strength to keep moving and to move forward and to be where I want to be physically and health-wise and aesthetics too. I'm not going to pretend like I don't want to look better, because I do. Even with this nappy hair and straggly beard. So that's where I am. I don't want to say I'm refocused, but I'm continuing the process. I'm continuing the plan. Trust the process. Trust the process. It's like the Philadelphia 76ers. Trust the process. So I'm trusting the process, but I got to actually do the process. I have to be a part of the process. I have to actually engage if I want this to work and I want this to be a success for the rest of my life. I gave myself a personal challenge that a little bit aggressive today, and that's to walk 35,000 steps using this Fitbit. See if I can get 35,000. If you notice, there's bleachers in the background. That's because I am here at my kids' track practice that hasn't started yet. It won't start for another hour. I was blessed to get off of work a little earlier than normal. So because of that, I decided to come straight to the track. This is only like 5 minutes away from my job, which is awesome. So I'm going to get started, get a few laps in. I think the last time I did the track, I think I get like 500 steps per lap, I think. So that's pretty good. It's going to take a lot of laps to get to 35,000. That's a pretty aggressive goal, and the more I think about it, with it being already, the day's already halfway done, 35 might be a bit too aggressive, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. And you know what? Matter of fact, I'll do a video tonight or tomorrow, kind of telling you how that went. Something to just kind of keep this thing going. All right, guys, I think that's all I got for right now. If you're watching this, thanks for watching. And if you are following the 90 days, and you're somebody who is doing some kind of a challenge, keep doing it. Stay consistent. You know, one of the things about what I'm trying to do is I'm not Mr. Perfect when it comes to fitness at all. I'm just a normal guy. I got a job, I got kids, I got a wife, I got all that stuff, bills and all that normal life stuff comes up, but still trying to work through that to achieve goals. And those some of the excuses I do make is, oh, I'm tired, I got to work, you know, wife, the kids, blah blah blah. But there's always 30 minutes in the day to work out. And even if you don't work out, you can always, and I mean always, make better food choices and all that. So that's all I got for right now. I'm going to try to get as close to 35,000 steps. Part of the reason why I want to do that is because I'm in this marathon challenge on Fitbit too, and this guy crushes us by like 25,000 steps every time we do it. So I'm going to try to beat him this time. That's my goal. That's my motivation for this, as well as I need to start something, get something physical going. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you watch this video, it's almost 12 minutes long. Thank you, and God bless you for sticking in for 12 minutes. Yeah, I was going to say I was going to give away something, but I don't have anything to give away. I'm just kidding. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. I will talk to y'all later.